Oh my, it's a winter wonderland, Tommy. Here in Boulder, we got a lot of snow last night. How cold is it out there?
Well, the car is saying it is 1 degree Fahrenheit, which is like negative 17 degrees Celsius, so it's pretty chilly.
And how much snow do you think we got?
What do you think? How many inches?
I would say 8 to 10 inches, Tommy.
Yeah, and that's like 90 to 100 meters of snow if you're watching abroad. But let's do this, Dad. Let's go find some of the deepest of deep snow and do an impromptu test to see how the Jeep Wrangler does in the deep stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's the great thing. I feel like a kid with a new toy on Christmas morning, because when it snows like this, this is a perfect time to see just how well the new Wrangler, and this is the base one, right? This is your personal Wrangler.
This is what they call a Willys Sport, so it was $31,000. It's kind of like the everyman off-roader Wrangler, and it is bone stock, and this is the first snow.
Yeah, and the thing that probably most people know is that, you know, snow depends on tires, right? Traction. And so before we go do the snow test, why don't we pull over and look at the kind of tires you got? Because surprisingly, you didn't get the latest, greatest tire, did you?
No, I did. Well, yeah. Should I just stop here?
Yeah, just pull over there.
All right, I'm going to drop you off in the deep, deep snow.
All right, drop me off in the deep snow. I'm going to go outside. We can look at the tire. Oh my, it is deep, Tommy. Look at that. Oh, yeah, that's a foot maybe.
Okay, so this is what they call the BFG KM2. So this is a mud terrain tire, but this is not the latest. The latest is the KM3. I think they built so many of these Willys Wranglers, and with the pandemic and everything, they're kind of limited on which tires they put on which Jeeps, but sometimes you get a Willys with Firestone. I got mine with the older BFGs, and we'll see what happens when we try to plow through some snow here.
Is it snow rated, these tires?
I think they're mud and snow rated, but they're not 3-peak snow rated like a true snow, so it's probably not going to be brilliant, but let's find out.
All right, I'll go over
by that corner over there.
I'll go by the corner, and you come on through the deep stuff here and see how this Jeep does in the deep snow. I can't wait. This is some of my favorite kinds of videos. Now, if you guys are waiting for a very scientific snow tire test, we're actually going to be producing that as well, but this isn't the one. This is just us having fun on a very cold morning when the temperature is at 1 degree. All right, here comes Tommy. He's going to turn around and come back to the deep stuff. Look at this fresh snow, first tracks. All right, here he comes. He seems to be doing okay. I mean, that's a lot of snow. Look at that. And it's powdery. And you know what I love? I love when he gets kind of the, well, when I ski, I call it a face dunk of powder when it comes up and over the hood. Let's see if you can get that on this run. Oh my. Maybe you can come back one more time through the deep stuff, and then we'll see how it handles. All right, here he comes. Oh, my hands are freezing. Oh my God, my hands are freezing. So how was that, Tommy?
That was a lot of fun. You want to come on in?
Yeah.
Thanks. Come on in. Yeah, that was a real blast. So,
sorry.
How you doing?
Yeah, it's 1 degree out there, so I'm pretty cold.
Turn on the heater. Put your hand by there,
yeah, thanks.
And in a matter of minutes, you will have fingers on fire.
Yeah, one of the cool things about a Wrangler is it's got one of the most powerful heaters in the car biz. So thank you. Where are your heated seats, dude?
Yeah, I didn't pay enough for that. I don't have a heated steering wheel. I don't even have a leather steering wheel. Look at this Fisher-Price steering wheel. But I do have 4-wheel drive like every Wrangler. Now, if you put it in 2-wheel drive, you want to show what happens?
Yeah, hold on here. You want to go outside?
You're welcome to.
Yeah. I don't really want
You
to
want to go back outside?
I'll go back outside. Show what happens when you put it in two-wheel drive. All right, go for it. This is two-wheel drive. He stalls it. Hold up. All right, go for it. Do you have a limited slip or both? Let me see. Try it and I'll see if both are spinning.
I do have a
All right, go for it. Oh yeah, look at that. This is a slight incline and they're both spinning. Hey, you're moving sideways, but you're moving.
Yeah, you want to come over here?
Yeah, here, you take the phone. Why don't you explain the four-wheel drive system?
Yes, so that is two-wheel drive with traction control off, and that allows a lot of spinning from the tires. And of course, this does have the limited slip because it's a Willys Sport, and hopefully you got to see how that works where both of your tires will spin. Now, to get anywhere in a Wrangler, you do have to go in a four-wheel drive in the snow, and that's going to lock the front drive shaft and the rear drive shaft together at the same speed. And then, I think we should be able to get unstuck.
All right, here, give me the phone again.
Are you ready?
Yeah, go for it. Uh-oh, you got three-wheel drive there, Tommy. But I got him unstuck. Well, so there you have it. Is a Wrangler any good in the snow? I would say yes, it definitely is. Now, some of you might be wondering, is the unlimited, in other words, the longer wheelbase four-door better than the two-door? Tommy's having fun. Hey, you think the four-door is better than the two-door?
Probably.
I think so too. Here.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
So, let's talk about some of the other Wrangler stuff about snow-going performance. Now, this Wrangler is the soft top. You can come on in, Dad. I know it's really cold.
It's so cold.
So this is the soft top, which is probably not quite as good at keeping heat in.
Hey, can I show you this? People might be wondering how cold it is. I could probably murder, a pretty sizable criminal with this. It's rock solid. I mean, look at that.
You want to put your seatbelt on here? We can
Yeah.
do some more impressions. Yeah, that thing has turned into a...
It's turned into a murder weapon at this point.
So this button I think is interesting in the Wrangler.
Yeah.
So the traction control, here, you want to take the phone?
Yes, hold on here. Let me get the phone. All right.
Now the traction control allows you to really spin up the wheels, and it can help in the deep stuff, right, to kind of get you moving. However, it doesn't fully disable stability control, so there still is some slide mitigation when you really start pushing it, even with the traction control button engaged. We are steaming up here, Dad.
Yeah, why are we steaming up?
Trying to defrost the windshield a little bit. Okay, so that is the traction control button kind of explained. Now, the interesting thing about a mud terrain, Dad, is what are mud terrains good at? They're good at getting mud out from the tire, right?
Yeah, those big knobbies basically are designed to fling mud and clear the tread so that you have grip.
But that is not really what you want in the snow. Like a snow tire will typically actually retain the snow because snow on snow is actually pretty grippy. So kind of a interesting dynamic there where the mud terrain in a lot of ways does the opposite of what a snow tire will do. And then a snow tire also is
Watch out, you got a puppy coming.
I know. Well, you will be careful with the little guy.
Is that a Saint Bernard?
Big guy.
Yeah, he must love this weather. Yeah.
Doggo.
Hi. Yeah.
So the mud terrain is performing better than I expected. Now, of course, it's not only about going, it's about stopping and turning. Let's see how the brakes. Are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Yeah, ABS kicked in. It's okay.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Now the turning is where things get interesting, right? Because I find that the stability control does a good job of mitigating understeer and oversteer. However, with the short wheelbase, once it starts to oversteer, you gotta be ready to catch it quickly or you're gonna be going completely sideways.
Yeah.
Now, a long wheelbase, you'd have more time to react, but on the short wheelbase, you gotta be pretty snappy.
Watch out, another puppy.
Another puppy.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about. I felt like the four-door is better in the snow than the two-door because you've got a longer wheelbase,
Yeah.
making it a little bit more controllable. So I think, we've got a really cool video coming up over at TFL Car where we actually are testing to see how snow aids help out and I'm talking about like chains and snow socks and such in the snow, and we've got a perfect day for it. So Tommy, I think it's time to go produce that video, and we're going to be actually using some scientific method there, Tommy, instead of just kind of flinging vehicles around in what is a winter wonderland.
Yeah, hopefully that's the goal here. But this is a lot of fun. The flinging about thing is pretty entertaining, Dad.
Yes, it is.
If not entirely productive.
And just to be clear, no criminals were hurt in the making of this video.
Okay.
All right. And by the way, guys, check out our podcast by going to TFL-studios.com, where you can get all the latest videos, podcasts, news. Andre just did a whole bunch of stories on the new Silverado EV. And once again, thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you soon. And is it warmed up at all?
It's still 1
degree.
But it's nice and toasty in here. The legendary Jeep heater coming in handy.
All right. See you guys next time. Ciao.